emotional support. No, available.
Assalamu alaikum, everyone. Welcome to this new episode. It's not like any other episode. It's going to be a different one. It's going to be one of the most special ones. It's going to be a long story to tell you. And it's not really a long story, but it's a new idea that's going to give a wider opportunity for all the audiences of Sidra Start and Sidra Tank. And it will be, inshallah, a pathway for knowing more about business, knowing more about how to set up a business, a company, a business idea. And it's going to be very exciting, inshallah. So, first of all, I would like to introduce our co-hosts. And Dr. Muhammad, please introduce yourselves real quick. Dr. Muhammad, your mic is muted.
Assalamu alaikum, everyone. Thank you for the invitation. I'm glad to be here with you.
Yes, thank you very much, Dr. Muhammad. We're also glad for you to be with us today. Lena, Fatma?
I think your
Again,
mic is...
yes, your mic is muted.
Okay, hi everyone. I'm Lena, your co-host for this episode. And this is my partner, Fatma. Fatma?
Hello, everyone. My name is Fatma. Nice to meet you all.
Yes, thank you, everyone, for introducing yourselves very quickly. First of all, our very renowned and respected audiences, we have thought as a team about how we can make Sidra Tank a wider opportunity for everyone to not just show pitchings or show their projects. We would like our audiences and whoever is being benefited by either the content or the support of Sidra Start to have a wider chance and a wider and broader view of what business means, what a company is made of. How is someone a leader? How could someone become that person where I am confident for creating this company, I am confident with the idea, and I trust it very much, and I am ready to present it to the investors and to, inshallah, get the support that is needed. All of these elements need us to look at very specific things. Now, how do we get all of this idea that we have thought of that and that we need to understand? How have we created it, and how have we, as a Sidra Start team, grouped it to become that helpful tool for our audiences and whoever Sidra Start team supports? We have planned it with the team, and we have came up with the idea that Sidra Tank is a broader idea of how to create a business, how to know everything about what a business is. Sidra Tank, the tank that we have made, is a big tank for many different elements. Those elements that we are talking about are 3 different episodes we're going to be focusing on from now till when we will think about changing it. First of all, we will be having Sidra Titans, which is today's episode. Sidra Titans is this type of episode where we bring worldwide and even local, very experienced 4-decade businessmen and businesswomen that are going to be able to explain and that are going to be with us in front of the audiences to explain their experiences, to tell us about their stories, the challenges, the cons, the pros of opening businesses, the different things you can get through. This is going to make our audiences listen to them and take what they need from them. Maybe there is a fact, an experience, something that those businessmen or businesswomen have been getting into the past maybe 20, 30 years or 10 years that may help our audiences and whoever is willing and is motivated to be opening a project and starting to show it in the Sidra Start community. This is Sidra Titans. The other is Sidra Legacy. Now, Sidra Legacy is an episode or is a type of episode under the umbrella or under the framework of Sidra Tank, which when whoever we support from our Sidra Start community, either a startup or someone who wants to be a startup or who is willing to show their project, those people, whoever is accepted into the investment support, they will be launching their project very soon. Now, after they launch this project, how are we going to help them and help the audiences take the benefits and the experience from even those real time startups that are right now starting their business? Because sometimes if you hear from any businessman or woman their experience, they may be at a stage where you might not get to that fast. You may need a lot of hard work to get to, which is normal. So what we thought of is that getting the Sidra legacy episode will allow us to make those startups that are now having their projects launched and supported talk about their first term experience or their what first impressions have they been seeing after they have experienced this project or after launching the project. So this is going to help our audiences have more viewing and have a better pathway of viewing how it's going to feel like starting a new project or launching a startup project. And it's going to also help our audiences have more realistic expectations that can happen or that can be expected as a pop-up when they're going to be launching or even starting their startup project. The other type of episode is going to be the main Sidra Tank that we have been having for the last from like 2 weeks when we started Sidra Tank. It's going to be us bringing those startups that are thinking of having investments and that want to pitch their projects for the investors. And of course, we're going to be having a lot of benefits knowing how they created their project, how they planned it, and everything else. Today, for the Sidra Titans episode, we have a very renowned and very special guest that's going to be joining us today. He is a person that you all know, of course, and he is with us today, right now, and he has introduced himself before. Dr. Mohammed Al-Jefairi, welcome with us today. If we can please know more about you, more about Sidra Start, Sidra Holding in general, and what were the experiences that have been coming up with you?
So thank you, Ahmed, for this opportunity and the team as well. I'm glad to be in your show as well. I want to share a lot of ideas and inspirations for the public, so maybe that can help them understanding the motive behind starting this project. So since I was young, I am an inventor. I like to invent new things. I had a lot of ideas. I had different type of startups thoughts, but I didn't have the team around me who understands my language. I didn't have the fund. I didn't have the regulations or the legal framework to start doing my idea from that perspective. So I thought, why not creating this initiative where we can help others now to start their projects using a very advanced technology that is adopted by everyone and leveraging the ecosystem of a legal framework so we can do it based on musharaka. Musharaka it means collaboration. So we collaborate together and build something together. So I listed everything I needed as a startup myself. And I thought, how can we create the ecosystem to help the startups to build their dreams? So most of startups, they will ask for something, which is financials. I need money. And when you ask him, why do you need the money? He will say to build a team, to have the regulations, the legal paperwork, and other stuff, and to validate his idea and do an MVP, or minimum valuable product. What is MVP? Let's say, for example, I want to do a delivery company. Before doing the full delivery company, I need to create a small version out of it and to start testing the market and testing my concept. So if everybody likes it, then I can immediately launch it. So how can we put these three main elements into a non-monetary system? What do I mean by non-monetary system? If the startup takes the money, he will try to put it in hiring the team and paying the regulation fees and building his prototype or MVP. So what if me as a startup, I found all of this from the community? People will help me, and that's how I succeeded doing many things in my life, where people believed in my idea and they came together and they helped me doing that. So in Sidra Start, we thought, why not we create a project level where we invite everyone to participate, putting their ideas, finding the team, and we give them the legal structure if it is required, and helping them to launch their ideas. So this is what we aim to. And distributing rewards for participants was the main key. And that's how we created the Sidra Start, and that was the main initiative where we built that, to give people around the world the opportunity to have a chance to build their dream and their legacy and their company. Today, Ahmed, I think this platform and your show and the Sidra Start and the ecosystem of Sidra chain under the projects level for Sidra Holding, there is an opportunity to unlock a lot of ideas and put them together and give people who couldn't and never can build a company or build a dream to work together with people who believe in his dream globally and start their idea and test their project. And in case they succeeded, they can form a company, they can start taking it to the next level and even growing. And that's what will make us all proud. When we see one person who comes out of this entire ecosystem and creates a company, we will all be happy. We will all be supporting him. We will all see how he succeeded in that, and we will succeed with him. And this is what is the main motto behind creating the ecosystem of Sidra Holding.
So thank you very much, Dr. Mohammed, for this detail. I have a very important question, because sometimes everything has a link to each other all the time, not just
Yes.
sometimes. And whenever people create a business, they always want the results. We want the
Yes.
results. If there is no results, we are failures. If there is no results, if there is no money, if there is no income, we are failures. We have a problem in our maybe marketing strategy, or how we maybe make our product or whatever. Is this correct? Like, is this theory correct?
Not really, because see, Ahmed, what is happening globally, there is a big global trend behind monetizing everything. So business models are monetized, ideas are monetized. So what about uh, things that has no money value? For example, in Islam we have waqf. We can donate. We have the karma of helping someone else. It's not all about money. There is a lot of other intangible results and rewards that can come back to us and for everyone in the ecosystem. Yes, money is a big element, and it is a factor, important factor in this equation, but it's not everything. So when I help someone to do his idea and his thoughts, he will benefit, I will benefit, the ecosystem will benefit, and everyone could get a chance to see the result of achieving something. So, for example, let's say I started a project today and I failed. So what? So what if I fail? I don't see any problem يعني failing. We have a Prophet Nuh alayhi salam. Prophet Nuh failed in convincing his people to convert to Allah, and he just tried and tried and tried. The result, the reward, is not what you are asked to do. What you are asked to do is to work and to do and to start doing, not just sitting and asking for money to come to you or success to come. Success has many definitions. It's not only money. If you succeeded helping someone else, that's a success. If you tried, that's a success. The only loser, the only failure, when someone does nothing. So that's my point of view on this part. Doing, not dreaming.
Yes, doing and not dreaming. Doing and seeing the results of what you have done, and not really dreaming without doing and producing and keeping that consistency online. Lena, would you like to ask Dr. Muhammad anything, if you would like?
Um, I would ask as a normal like person that wants to open a business, how can someone adapt emotionally in them, like being confident enough, as if yes, I can do that. What do you think? How could they cooperate with this kind of a thing? Because I know many people have great ideas, many people have like actually like beneficial that could give profit that could benefit people. But the only thing is the hesitation they have in them, like the lack of confidence, lack of trust in them. So, what do you think it's a good advice for them so they can start like a new journey?
So Lena, this is a very good question. Actually, many people don't have the confidence. Is the idea good enough? Is it going to work? Am I a good person to lead this idea? Am I having enough skills I have enough courage of taking this journey? Maybe I am not capable of doing this. It's fine. This is happening everywhere. And even big projects in the world, they have the same issues. So what is the correct way of doing it? Bring team. يعني, we know a lot of, when we read Quran, there is a lot of inspiration. So we know that Prophet Musa alayhi salam, what he said, هارون أخي أشدد به أزري. Yeah, bring my God, oh God, bring my brother with me, Harun, to be with me and to help me doing my and providing my thing that I want to, my message to the public, to the community, to everyone. So uh, this is normal. Everyone needs support and needs somebody next to him to advise him. But here is the thing: you need to find the correct person to advise you. You need to find the correct coach, the correct mentor, the correct consultant, where you find an idea from someone who already have been trying that and helping you and guiding you to do what you want to do. Don't be only doing everything alone. If you can, you want to try, good luck. But there is a say, we say, if you want to go fast, go alone. But if you want to go far, go in a team, go in a group. If you want to go fast, go alone. But what if I go fast? I will fail. But if you want to go far, you need to have a team, you need to have people with you. And without team, without correct team, it's really hard to do it. Because sometimes you go down, sometimes you don't feel well, sometimes you fail others who put their trust on you. I know some people, they have the over confidence that they will do everything alone. What I suggest is don't do everything alone. Try to work with others. That will take you far. And to be far and continuing doing what you are doing is really more important than trying something very fast and then you stop and you lose the interest. Yes.
Thank you very much, Dr. Muhammad. Fatma, any question that you would like to ask?
Yeah, sure. Actually, I have a question about Sidra Titans, if it's possible. So, what is the criteria will be used to select CEOs and industries for the and industry leaders for the Sidra Titans?
So I think
So
this question is
I
for me.
believe this question is for Ahmed. Yes, he's the current guy.
Yes, yes. So thank you very much, Fatma, for this question. Thank you, Dr. Muhammad, for giving me this opportunity to be also the guest for some time. So I think what I'm not a businessman, of course. I am just a presenter. I am the project lead in Sidra Tank. I have some bits and pieces of knowledge I am getting from here and here. My first source, Dr. Muhammad. It's a really clear criteria, to be honest. Like, if you have a very successful company that is either local, very successfully local, and we're gonna just because we're in Qatar, يعني, forgive us everyone, we're gonna give some priority to those who are in Qatar. The companies who are in Qatar, we're gonna invite them, and we're gonna show the success of Qatar in business. So if you have a big company and it's very successful, and it has a very big potential, and everything about its plan target is clear, we will of course be bringing them, and inshallah we will try to have them on our show for them to speak about their experience and everything. And if anyone, please, in the comments, if anyone on Twitter, on YouTube, if anyone has an idea of a very influential, a very successful businessman or woman, please put the name of them, so maybe we can review their names and their companies, and we may potentially bring them, inshallah, to the show for them to benefit the audiences. So the criteria is very clear again: a successful company that has had a large pathway of experience and ups and downs, of course, that will help our audiences and our community in Sidra start to shape their realistic idea of what they want or what they think or what they look forward for them to be in their businesses. So this is the answer to your question, Fatma. Any question to? Thank you very much, Fatma. Any question to Dr. Muhammad?
Actually, I have a question about the application and the qualification process.
Yes.
So,
Yeah.
are there any plans for integrating feedback mechanism with the application process?
Yes, we are working on a mechanism that can help us to have an easier communication path with those who are going to be applying for the Sidra Tank program or the Sidra Pioneers program, just to make it more specific. And the work is going on. We will be providing updates, of course, for those who are meant to be coming, inshallah, and presenting. We are working as a team, inshallah. There's a lot of work going on that maybe if we now announce it, it's going to make a lot of mess in the community. When and what's going on, and please add this and please remove this and whatever. So inshallah, whenever we are ready to announce it, we will announce it, inshallah. And this is a promise for the Sidra team. It's gonna the Sidra community, that it's gonna be inshallah easier and more flexible with everyone, and it's gonna be a more efficient way of communicating between us and the entrepreneurs.
So, excuse me, Ahmed, if
Yes.
possible, I want to take this opportunity and talk about some major updates in our
Yes.
Sidra chain project, since we have accepted some ideas and projects, and as well distributed rewards for those who participated in the projects and they have been selected, and the rest of the projects that are still under the screening, we invited them to come to your show. Some did not reply, and some we are still waiting for them to confirm their attendance. Also, I want to announce to the community that we are so glad and happy that now they can change their rewards with other projects' rewards. And for those project owners, now it's the chance to help your community and people that believed on you to showcase your projects improvements, you and your team. It's your responsibility to help the entire community see your progress. You have raised, you have shined, you had the opportunity to put your ideas. You have a great community now supporting you. I am a supporter. Everyone here is supporting you guys. So we want to see you succeeding, and having the first part of getting recognized is not the final part. You still have a journey to do. You still have a lot of try and errors. Later on, you will have regulations opening the company, starting your business online, starting doing profit, and helping others as well to see your progress and to see you. We believe in you. We want to see you guys winning and taking the market and start doing value for you and for your families and for everyone who believed in you. So congratulations again, and the Dix now is available in sidrachain.com. You can add your request and liquidity, and if you want to exchange with others. And I want to remind everyone that these projects still, in our opinion, has no value because they did not do any profit. So how can something have value and if they still did not work? But if you believe in them and you want to help them, it's a good chance to start helping them building their companies, their future ideas, their and helping them as well by connecting to them and creating their opportunities as well. One more thing also I want to announce is soon we are going to create agencies in each country. We are going to give the opportunity for anyone who is interested to open official branch of our projects in their countries. We will announce this probably in middle Ramadan. And it means that now if you have a group in your country, you have investors, you have a company that wants to work with us directly, we can create an opportunity for you in your country to be part of this global initiative. Our regulations and our strategy is to be available in each country and have representation in each country. Also, we are working on the concept of creating different entities in each country. And that also will help the process of the KYC, it will help the process of providing the equity, the payments gateways, the company registration, and other stuff. In return, you will benefit a lot from the business model to be a big partner of this initiative and from the projects that are coming out to life to have their own branches in different countries in the world as a representative of them. So this is a very good initiative, I think, and it will create a lot of value for communities. And this is your time to create your group and your team or finding the correct financial institution or partner with you in your country and try to take this opportunity, as we believe that it could be a very good opportunity for all of us, even for us, to expand globally and to register in each country. So here is the call for the world. I want you all to work together to help thousands and millions of people to benefit out of this initiative and from supporting the other startups who already have great ideas in their countries. So it's a very good opportunity to have everything regulated and following the best practices in the market. So be ready for this news. Probably mid of Ramadan, we will announce. It will take some time to do some work around it and to have the legal papers ready for whoever is participating and going to link his company, his initiative with a legal infrastructure institution in his country. Why we are doing that? Because we want to help every country to collect the tax and to be able to do correct KYC and to have a clear payment systems and having everybody working in projects globally through an organized way, a legal structured way, so everybody can benefit out of this great initiative. So together we can do it. I think we have all what it needs, and I believe in the community that this could be a very successful global initiative. And let's see how it goes. Inshallah, be ready for the announcement in Ramadan. And yes, Ahmed, it's over to you.
Yes, thank you very much, Dr. Mohammed, for these number of very amazing announcements. I would just I know it's a very repetitive question, and our audiences ask a lot about it, and I think you know it very much, and it is a very big issue. The KYC, Dr. Mohammed, what about it?
Yes, the KYC is our priority, and why we are sometimes late in the KYC. We explain this sometimes some users try to fraud the system, but while we announce the global initiatives, if people started and we have assigned companies globally to work with us, let's say, for example, in Nigeria, a group decided to open a company for Sidra and start working with banks, initiatives, and financial institutions and other organizations over there. Now they can do KYC for us. Why do we need to care? Even for the user, it's more secure. So they don't submit online their identity and have problems with that. It will be already done in Nigeria, inside Nigeria. So the government of Nigeria will be happy, the community is happy, everyone is secure. We know that this is happening. The same thing in Indonesia, the same thing in China, the same thing in everywhere in the world. This is a global initiative. Anyone can be part of this, and we can do a JV between our headquarters and others, and they can immediately onboard whoever they want. And it could be actually a very good business model as well. So they can do, if they want to start their ideas, they pitch. We know sometimes there are some technicality issues. For example, let's say when somebody wants to pitch his idea in Singapore or in Turkey or in any country, they have maybe they have issues with the English language. The branch, the JV, the whatever we call it, the agency in their country can help them and supporting them with the translators, with showing them the idea, the business model, and represent them, the camera, the voice, the presentation. Not only that, but also the KYC. So now you can make sure that when you partner with 5 or 6 people as a team, you are sure that there are real people and they are real people, human that will work with you, not an AI that is out there and trying to fool the system. So this is also an opportunity. Another opportunity as well is to help the government in the labor section, because sometimes maybe somebody comes and say, okay, you cannot work online, you have no regulations, or the Ministry of Labor in my country doesn't allow that, or X and Y and Z. Now there's an opportunity. You can do it with a local company that represents you in your country, and they benefit. The government takes the tax and benefit, you benefit, and everyone in the community benefit as well. This is very good also for having a contract, official contract. The notary in your country can make sure that all your participations, whatever is it, is secured, and you can inherit your assets, your to your family after long life, inshallah, and your children, they don't lose this kind of thing. So I believe this will be a very great opportunity to experiment and try something like that. And this is also the biggest solution for KYC globally. Since he is doing the KYC in his country, then he will be approved immediately, directly with his local agency team. And we can also not only say one agency or one company in each country, we can add more. Maybe this country is a big country, they can have 10 or 15 different communities that can form different companies over there. This will help everyone to be satisfied, and regulating everything and following the best practices, the best standards, to build a very clean business model for everyone to benefit out of it.
Thank you very much, Dr. Muhammad. Before anything else, before we continue, I would like to invite everyone watching this show, because many people asked about this KYC many times. Whatever Dr. Muhammad talked about, anyone who likes video editing, screen recording, live streams, take it, split, post it. يعني spread the news يعني. Because this يعني question has been the most trending, and I think inshallah Dr. Muhammad has answered it in the most detail possible. Lena, would you like to ask any question? I think you would like to ask.
I would like to add something, to be honest, talking about participation and collaboration between others. As an advice from a student, to be honest, the path never opened until I started like networking and communicating with others. So once you have the chance to communicate, to talk to people, to be surrounded by successful people, known people with like their success, trust me, you're gonna be one of them. So try to get out of your comfort zone, try to get to know people so you can build that healthy, non-toxic business model. So more people like entrepreneurs like you guys that are successful have to and get to surround yourself with people like you. So there's something we always say, that you become the people you surround. So whenever you surround successful people, people that are well-mannered, well-behaved, they have a really nice heart, they talk and speak very in a well-mannered way, you're gonna be one of them. So same goes to like in the business life, the entrepreneurship, leadership kind of field. So try to surround yourself, get out of your comfort zone. Don't talk to your people, know how they think, just exchange experiences, because you're gonna learn a lot, and that's how I did, and I'm here with you guys now. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Lena. Dr. Muhammad, do you have anything to add on that?
I really think Lena has a very important message, and it was really very important key, which is the networking. And I can't agree more with what she said. Networking is your key, and people, as we say here in local Qatar, we say people for people. So it means that people help others to succeed. Find your correct network to start and to continue your journey. And good luck for everyone.
Thank you for this motivational message, Dr. Muhammad. I don't know if there is any time with you to answer just one more question. A lot of people are talking about the VPA project, the VPA tokens. Is there any info on that?
Sorry, I couldn't hear you. Can you say that again?
Yes, many people are asking in the live chat about the VPA token or the VPA project. When is that gonna release?
As I remember, there was a message sent to them in the discussion forums in their application that they need to change the domain or something. I can't recall it. The project was approved, but they need to choose a better domain as the domain name that they have selected. I think it was registered by someone else. So we couldn't launch the project with someone else domain initiative. We must keep the domain name under our Sidra holding credentials so they can launch. I think that's it. I'm not sure. They need to go to read the in Sidra Start when they open the project. They will see what is the message written in the discussions. They need to see the discussions between us and the team lead there. I will let my team as well to follow up and see if it was messed up by mistake or something. But I think that's what is the current situation. As I asked about them a few times, and that was the answer. There was one legal issue with one of the projects where they want to create a global currency. I think they need to do some pivoting and revise their business model because creating currencies could lead to a different aspect of legal initiatives, which is not regulated in Qatar, at least. If they have another country in the world that they will regulate it, we are more than happy to support since it's not violating anything globally from our due diligence report as Sharia compliance or others. They need to read the violation report and to adapt based on that. But I think this is one of the projects that they need to pivot on it. Yeah. Beside that, most of the I think all of the projects has been approved. There are some projects, especially brothers from China. Please follow up your discussions. Your teams bidded and helped a lot in your projects, and they believe in your idea, but you are not collaborating. I don't know. You need to find some more communication so your projects can succeed. We invite them to come to your show, Ahmed, and Gaurav, Lina, Fatma, and Mr. Saleh. If they don't show in your show, we don't know a lot about them. So we need to make sure that they come to the community and post their idea clearly so they can get this initiative and this actually opportunity to find out more about the feedback. Yeah, and that's it.
Yes, thank you very much, Dr. Muhammad, for this very insightful talk. Just one very last question before we end the live. Many questions, but this is the last one. Are you working on to promote the tourism industry through Sidra in any way?
Sorry, Ahmed, could you say that again, please?
Yes, there's a question that is asking about if Sid, where's the thing gone? Many comments are coming to us. Yes,
Yeah.
the VPA, not the VPA.
Yeah.
راحت. Yeah, are you working to promote the tourism industry through Sidra in any way?
We are working on promoting ideas. Anyone who have great idea that matches our criteria, online idea that has global team, 5 members at least in different countries, Sharia compliant. Yes, we support the idea, and we help them as a project to get attraction and to get validating their idea, their concept, and starting doing buzz and helping everyone to see this idea. But it's their job and their responsibility to promote it later on. Like, if now the projects that are already promoted in our network and our Sidra chain, minimum we have any project that was selected, at least so far, 1 million people, I think they at least they have known about these projects. It's a good if 1 million people are not convinced about your company and what you are doing, and you did not do well, what you don't need to have a better marketing campaign than this. Then it means your idea is not good, or your leadership is not enough. You need to get more people, or change the leadership, or change the technology, and give more people chance to collaborate on these kind of ideas. Yeah, I think you have a great opportunity to validate your idea and go to market very fast. This is very great chance for you. So just use it.
Inshallah, everyone will take this feedback into consideration, and it will be, inshallah, applied in the right way for everyone who is willing to have a very good project, a very successful project, inshallah.
Ahmed, I want also to just say
Yes.
one more thing, please,
Yes,
if you
definitely.
allow me.
Yes.
AI. AI is a very good tool that is almost free in your hands today. I advise everyone to start using AI. You have the most powerful tool in earth in your hands. You can ask it with your language. If you don't speak English, any language, ask the AI and it will respond to you. Ask him, how can you start idea? How can you create a good business model? How can you pitch your idea? How can you get a team? How can you do business online? How can you, whatever you want to ask the AI is gonna give you a very good answer, even better than my answers, because it has a great information that was collected qualitatively from most of the advanced research and academic papers and everything that it's out there on the internet. So don't miss this opportunity. We never had it before. Yes, Ahmed, sorry for that.
Yes, no problem, Dr. Muhammad. Thank you very much for your very deep insights about everything. I would like to thank you very much for joining us for today's live. There are many questions that are coming in the live that maybe the time doesn't allow us to answer all of it, but inshallah, in the next episodes, we will be answering them. Before we close this live, I just wanted to point out about something very important. When we think about accepting people for coming and presenting in Sidra Pioneers or Sidra Tank, we have to focus on a really important point. When we're coming to present any business idea, we have to first of all understand this project very well. Many of the startups messaged me. We have used AI. We don't understand the project. There's no problem in using AI, like Dr. Muhammad mentioned before. It's a it's a very great tool. It can get many ideas into its analysis and into its reality. But not understanding it is the deepest problem. How are you going to be a startup that's going to be presenting their project into the Sidra Pioneers, Sidra Tank program, and you don't really understand it? This is a very important point that everyone should understand, is that, first of all, understand your project. Every single thing in your project that has got to do with it, please understand it, so you can present it comfortably in front of everyone, and so that you can prove to the investors and prove to the audiences that this project has its potential. Of course, many projects have their potential, but because of the lack of maybe understanding and the lack of the presenting way, we think for some reason that this project may have not much potential, which is, I know, absolutely most of the time, or even all the time, is wrong. But the way do you deliver your project, the way you deliver your idea, the way all of it shows how confident you are. So please make sure you understand it and make sure that you have the skills to present it, to answer any question that comes from the investors, from the audiences, or from the co-hosts or the hosts. This is the first point. The second point, for those people who have problems in speaking English as their first language. Now, Sidra Start, as everyone knows, is this platform where everyone is welcome to show their project. Everyone is welcome to want to come and promote their project. If they're English, if they're non-English, if they're Arab, non-Arab, everyone is welcome from all nationalities. And this is the beauty of the project. But sometimes we may be having this issue where some people don't speak English as their first mother tongue language. And the main structure, theme, language, and communication of our program from a media perspective, which is really important, is an English speaker. Now, to this, there are many solutions. You can, first of all, bring a translator. Now, we can't really use AI to, live to translate whatever you have said. Maybe in the future, there's going to be an update, or some company is going to release an update that's going to have this, but currently we don't have it in live. So please bring a translator. You can bring a translator from the Sidra Start community. There's many people who would like to be hired to being translators, and make sure that the connection and that line of strong connection and understanding is between you and that translator. Because even if you have a translator, that translator may not understand everything that you say to him. Not because he's not a professional translator, but maybe because even from that point, you're not knowing how to understand, make them understand your project, so they can translate it in the right vocabulary, in the right business terminology that shows that your project is actually having that strong base. So this is a very important point for everyone who wants to present their project on Sidra Tank, Sidra Pioneers program for the future. We will be, inshallah, once we update the community about the new application process, we're going to start reviewing applications, and then we will start having projects showing their potential and the projects and their ideas on the show. So many questions are on the comment section. Many questions. I've read some of them. I'm gonna put them in one question, which is, why don't, for example, we make this like community or like way of training? Like, why don't we train those entrepreneurs? Now, this is going to take a lot of time, training them on presentation skills and English speaking skills, how to deliver their idea. It's going to take a lot of time from our side. So we would please like to invite all the people who want to be on our show to please practice how they're going to show it. We're going to be, whoever is going to be accepted for one of the stages in the new application program, we're going to be having a session with them just to make sure that they can present it live. Inshallah, everything in the future will be good. And as a project lead in Sidra Tank and Sidra Start team, I'm going to be making sure that the process for the application and everything will be very good with Dr. Muhammad and with the Sidra Start team. I would like to thank everyone for being on today's live. And again, a reminder, please, if you have any name for any influencer who has a very big company somewhere in the world, please send us their or her name. We will be reviewing that name and the company, and we will think about, inshallah, having them on our Sidra Titans under the umbrella of Sidra Tank Show. Thank you very much, everyone. And I hope you enjoyed this first episode of the new Sidra Titans. And I want to thank Dr. Muhammad Al-Jefairi for his joining for us today, and the co-hosts, Lena and Fatma. Thank you very much for being on our show today, watching it. And inshallah, we will be having more episodes that are gonna make a lot of stuff for the future more clearer, and that can influence our community. Assalamu alaikum.